Hey there, it's Friday, June the 6th, 2025. I am Sari, one of your readers on the Spiritual View. Welcome. If you are first time joining us, we are so honored to have you. And we do daily videos 5 days a week. And I have Friday. And today's message is going to be a wrap-up message. And if you've been on the channel before, if you're a returning champion, welcome back. We are glad to have you. And we've had a week of some beautiful messages. And so we have readers every day. And I normally was doing Wednesdays, but I am now Friday. And my role today is to wrap the messages that we've heard all week and to just do a send off of what Spirit wants us to know for the remainder of the week until we meet again. And so we had a live this last Thursday on June the 5th. If you haven't had a time to check that out, please do so. We pull cards for readers. We talk about the current energy and astrology. We have a lot of fun and have community together. So please join us anytime you would like, and please like, subscribe, and share. So the messages this week have been all around going into this new timeline and reflecting upon the fact that we have been doing the work, hard work, and that these portals and timelines are opening up to us that previously never existed. And we're moving into this more multidimensional way of being and away from these old frequencies and energies that no longer resonate or no longer serve us. But it says, as these portals and timelines are opening, we must take a leap of faith and we must go through the door. And it might be in the form of an opportunity. You might see a key. However that comes to you, it's an opportunity to take that leap of faith and step through the door with courage, but also with softness, because there's something around the energies of the divine feminine that focus on love and harmony and peace, our heart-centered energy that's wanting to come through. The old wounds that we've had, they don't define us any longer. They're gone. Love and real love is not just coming, it's already here. But to receive this love, you've got to lay down the sword, you've got to unshield your heart and be open and allow joy to surprise you and delight you. So I'm going to pull a quick spread. I just pulled some cards for Spirit's messages for us for the rest of the week as we look at this new timeline and we look at this new heart-centered divine feminine energy that is coming to each of us, and how do we take this opportunity to harness this energy. So the current situation, I pulled a card from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck, and if you don't know Kuan Yin, she is the Eastern deity of mercy and compassion. Both the Indian culture and the Chinese culture refer to Kuan Yin as the goddess of mercy and compassion. She has beautiful energy, and it's very similar to the energy of Mother Mary. So many of you, if you felt Mother Mary's energy, oftentimes Kuan Yin will be there as well. So this is a card, and I want to read. It's called the Drink from the Emerald Fountain. Okay, and you see a picture of Kuan Yin here, and it is a number 7, which is a very holy and sacred number. And it says, I'm going to read you a little bit from this card here. I'm going to put it down. But Kuan Yin is saying the divine feminine is encouraging the awakening and empowerment of all living beings. When a sincere seeker is trying to find the way through, there is much help sent. It makes sense to be open to receive it, indeed to step forward and drink from the emerald fountain, which is the unconditional loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin. Allow yourself to be nourished by the power and the love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now and through you. Now, it says, when you allow yourself to be helped, great reserves of support become available to you. Your soul is strengthened and nourished by the loving heart of Kuan Yin. As it is filled with love from the emerald fountain, it can flow through you and to you with more balance, contentment, and peace. So this is a card, it's a beautiful card to ask for help as you are taking that leap of faith in this new timeline. Kuan Yin, and I would assume Mother Mary, if she's around, want to assist us in tapping into that beautiful heart energy and allowing this new timeline to come to fruition, because we are relying on our hearts and not our heads. And that is the first message that wanted to come through. And why this is happening, I pulled from the Storyteller's Tarot, and this is a collection of fables, stories, folk tales from all around the world and ancient legends. And I love to use this deck. But the why this is happening right now, this is called the Queen of Scepters. All right. And you see the queen here sitting in a chair with the scepter. And this is actually modeled, the story of this is after the legend of Cassiopeia, whose daughter Persephone was chained to the rocks. And this is because Poseidon was angry with Cassiopeia because she was vain. And there's a story where I think it's Cetus, the sea monster, was going to be eating Persephone, and Perseus saved her. And as punishment, she spent the rest of her life, Cassiopeia, as a consolation upside down in the chair for the remainder. And this was kind of a warning about vanity. But the bright side of this, in the more positive aspect of the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Scepters, is we are now taking charge of our destiny. We're being bold. We're being brave. The Queen of Wands is a very self-assured energy. It's one of knowing. It's one of passion, and it knows exactly what it wants. So I think we're being given this opportunity to go through this timeline shift and to take that leap of faith because we've done the work and because we now know what it is that we want. No more dumbing down of our spiritual journey and who we are. We've got to stand tall in who we are as souls, and what other people think is really irrelevant. And we all may be leaving behind some relationships. And the best guidance forward, and this is no surprise to any of you, it's another card. It's a major arcana card of the world. And this is representative of, it's from the Congo, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And it was a folklore around how cycles were created with the sun and the moon and animals and humans. And it was kind of completing the circle of life and closing out old cycles in the creation process. And again, the best step forward for all of us, if we're going through that portal and going through that leap of faith to the other side, to this multidimensional way of living, we have earned it, but it also means that we've got to close out relationships. And there may be some sadness that's related to that. And it's okay to grieve for those who are not following the path or coming through that portal with us. And there might be some challenges along the way. And I asked Spirit, okay, what might be a challenge here? And I pulled again from the Storyteller's deck, and this is the Page of Coins. I'm going to pull this up a little bit if you can see it. And it's got this beautiful snake, and it's got these coins around it. And this is actually a Chinese legend or story around the snake. In Chinese folklore, the snake originally had 4 legs. And as it began to get very confident, it started attacking humans. So the Jade Emperor cut its legs off to make it more humble and to make it quieter and less assuming. So the 5 of Coins represents the 5 of Pentacles. So our blocks or our challenges might be around fear. We might fear that if we choose the spiritual path, a new way of being, that we might have to leave our day job, or that we're not going to be abundant, or we're not going to have abundance in some form, or that we might just be afraid of the change process. What Spirit is basically saying is we have to let go of that fear, and we have to let go of that mindset that could be blocking us from taking the leap of faith and really going through that new portal to the other side to experience this beautiful new timeline that's new for all of us. And we've not been here before. So yeah, there could be some fear, but it's okay. We have guides. We have our ancestors. We have archangels. Everywhere we turn, we have support, but we have to ask for it. So the last message and advice from Spirit is from the Shaman's Dream. And this is called Caterpillar. And it has cat and then pillar is the opportunity, and it's a 4. 4s are around building stability and a foundation of stability. And so I'm going to read this card to you. This is Spirit's message. Transformation, opportunity, independence from conditioned responses. The energy of the caterpillar appears, heralding a time of great transformation and great opportunity. Here you were being asked to revise your dreams. If it looks and smells familiar, step away from it. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and the sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you in this moment. The caterpillar is an invitation to test out a new strategy to get a different and better result. Remember that the definition of lunacy is continuing to do the same things and hoping to have a different outcome. It's time to break away from the old habitual responses and surprise yourself, startle others, eliciting a smile or a look of awe from those around you. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageousness or ask for permission to do the unexpected. So the universe may be asking you, okay, you may be afraid. Okay, you've done the work. Kuan Yin is here, but still not sure I want to go through that portal or jump to that new timeline. And basically, what Spirit is saying, we got your back. You've got this, and you've got all the resources from the universe. And this is about a great transformation. And if you just allow yourself to be open to whatever is on the other side, don't be afraid. There is infinite abundance. There is infinite love. Our divine feminine energies of knowing and intuition are telling us this is good, this is okay. And then I asked Spirit, okay, if there was an angel or an archangel that was guiding us, who would that be? So our last message to close this out is guardian angel. All right. And so this is love yourself unconditionally, which have been the messages all week long. Ask for help. Our angels cannot help us if we do not ask. They are chomping at the bit, hanging out around us, swirling as we sleep, just begging for us to say, please, can you help me? So don't be afraid. You've done the work. The timeline and the portal has opened. Unconditional love is here. Follow the journey of the heart. Take that leap of faith. You're going to experience a great transformation to the other side. And your guardian angel is saying, please ask. I want a guide. I want to walk with you hand in hand. And all your guides want to assist you to be the best and highest version of who you came to be. So the challenge is, are you going to ask and are you going to leap? And let's all do it together and hold hands, because I think the beauty of the other side is going to be awesome, amazing. And I think those are fabulous messages to end on. Again, have a beautiful weekend. Be safe, be well. Join us again next week on Monday for the daily video. Tuesday, we will have a full moon ritual on the 11th of June at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please feel free to join us. The full moon in Sagittarius. We'll be doing a ritual and a guided meditation and pulling some more cards. Thank you again from the bottom of our hearts for joining this beautiful community. And if this resonates, please like, subscribe, and share. Stay safe. Bye-bye.